Okay, hello everybody and welcome to another checkpoint tutorial. I was asked to put a tutorial together showing how an IPsec VPN works. I was ready to record this tutorial about 4 hours ago, and I couldn't because my next door neighbor has put some massive speakers at the back of his car, and he was testing them. He was playing music for the past 4 hours loudly, and I couldn't start the recording because I didn't want to capture the background sound. And the funny thing about it is that the speakers are more expensive than the car. Nevertheless, we are ready to start this tutorial. This is the topology that we're going to work on. I've got our headquarters here that has the 10.1.1.0 network internally. And I have the branch site, which is running the 10.8.8.0 network on the inside. These two gateways are connected to my router, which connects me to the internet. My router's internal IP address is 192.168.1.1. These firewalls, both of them, have a default gateway, my router, and they have two interfaces, the inside and the outside interface. I gave this interface 192.168.1.100/24 and this one 200/24. All I did with this topology, I just created the basic rules on both firewalls, which allows traffic from the inside to go to the internet. I didn't do anything else. I was thinking to configure this side with the VPN, side-to-side VPN configuration, but then I thought I am going to do both of them so you can see. It's exactly the same procedure, but we will do it together. We'll do both sides together. Okay, so this is the topology. If you want to take a snapshot of it and have it on the side and keep an eye on what's going on, that'd be great. If you don't, then it's fine to just follow what I am going to be doing. If I go to my workstation 10, I have all this virtual environment. And before I continue, please bear in mind I name this management server management A, this one management B. I name this firewall GW as for gateway B and gateway A. All right, so let's go to our workstation 10, which I run all these virtual machines. Let me log into this machine here, and you'll see now this is gateway A. Okay, this is this gateway here. So I am going to ping from this gateway to this gateway, so you can see there is connection. And it's very important before you start your implementation, make sure that these two firewalls, they have the right timing, that the clock on them is the same. So because if this one is 30 minutes behind or forward, it will give you a lot of problems. So make sure that they're both synchronized, that the clocks or the time is synchronized. Now these two firewalls, because they are virtual, they pick up their time from my actual machine, my Windows 8, which runs all this virtual environment. So I know that their timing is exactly the same. If we go back to gateway A and we ping 192.168.1.200, which is the other gateway's external IP address, you'll see that I can ping that. And I am sure if we go to gateway B, we should be able to ping gateway A. Okay, so we have connectivity, which is something you need to test before you start. And let me go to my Windows XP and you will see that I have access to the internet. Okay, there you go. Let me go somewhere else. As you can see, I can access the internet fine. So let me go and show you the rules that I have applied. And these are the basic rules. This is the management rule, the stealth rule, the outbound traffic rule, which allows the inside headquarters local area network to access the internet, basically to go anywhere using any service. Okay, and this is our cleanup rule. So there are 4 steps to create our IPsec VPN configuration. The first step is we need to create our objects. The second is to create a community. The third is to create a rule and apply the rule. Okay, as you can see here, I have created the internal local area network for the headquarters. This is my Windows 8 that I run all this virtual environment. Windows XP represents this machine here, this one here. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me get back to okay, and you can see here that this is the headquarters management server, and its IP address is 10.1.1.1. If I go back to my drawing, this Windows, it has the IP address of 10.1.1.10. It has a default gateway, the IP address of the gateway 10.1.1.2. It has the DNS server as my firewall. My firewall also acts as a DNS server. Okay, so that's why I can go out to the internet. So let's go to our headquarters security management server, and let's start creating our objects. Now the first thing I need to do, I need to create the network object for branch A. So we need to create that. Okay, that's branch A local area network. Okay, and the inside network is 10.8.8.0 and it's /24. Okay, that's the other side. Then we need to create the gateway, the branch gateway. So we need to go here, we need to go to more, and this is what we need to do: externally manage VPN gateway. Okay, so we'll name it branch A underscore gateway. Let's change the color to green, olive. The external IP address is 192.168.1.200. Okay, we wanted to allow IPsec VPNs. We need to go to the topology. Oh, sorry, that's an IP6 address. That's what I should put that there. Okay, we need to go to the topology and create the external interface. So if we get it, we won't be able to get it. So we need to create it manually. Okay, we'll name it external because it is the external interface. The IP address is 192.168.1.200. Mask 24 bits. And then we need to define that it's an external interface. Okay. Now we need to obviously manually define the VPN domain. We can do it now or we can do it later. since we're here, let's do it now. We need to define the domain for the branch side. So we need to collect the branch local area network here and click OK. Okay, those are the two the two objects that we need to create here. The next step, we need to create a community. We can do it from here, or we can do it from here. I always do it from here. This is a default one. We need to create a new, either meshed or star. Star is like hop and spoke or sort of topology. We're going to create a mesh. We're going to call it VPN to branch. Okay, we'll give it an olive color. Participating gateways, if we collect existing ones, these two gateways are gateway A, and the branch gateway will participating in this community. Okay, we do encryption. What we're going to do, we leave the default. You can change them. When you go to custom encryption, you can change it to a stronger key or whatever you want to, whatever suits your company. So I'm going to leave it as it is, the default. I'm going to go to the tunnel management, and I will set permanent tunnel, and that should be the one selected on all tunnels in the community, and one VPN tunnel per subnet pair. Okay, then we'll move down here, the excluded services. You can exclude certain services from one side to the other. We're going to leave that blank. We're not going to use a certificate because this is a virtual environment, and also it's a lab. So we're going to use a pre-share key. We'll double click on that. We just give it a secret key, and this should be exactly the same on the branch side as well. So I will give it some kind of a key, letters and numbers. Click OK there. Okay, it's telling me that I need to, it's not strong enough. What I typed there, I typed Cisco 123, and I know it's not a strong key, but in real life you need to give it a very difficult and long key. Okay, we need to go to the advanced VPN properties, and we don't want the traffic going through the tunnel to be translated. Okay, and we don't need to do anything on the wire mode, and that would be okay. Let's save what we did. Okay, and now we need to create our rule. I'm going to put the rule on top of management, so I can do it from here. Add the rule above. I'm going to call it VPN, and we need to allow the following. The source, it will be our internal network going to the branch network, internal network. Okay. We need to allow the traffic coming back in as well, which we need to do this vice versa. We need to, from the headquarters to the branch, and from the branch to the headquarters. The action will be allowed. We need to log so we can see if there's any problems, and the services will be any service. The VPN, we need to right click, edit the cell, and we have to select our own VPN to branch. This is our community, the one that we created earlier. Click OK here, OK here, save, and then we have to push the policy. The same thing we'll do on the branch side. As soon as we do that, then we're going to go to our Windows XP, which is on the branch, on the headquarters side, and we're going to ping Windows 7, which is on the branch side, to see if we can ping it. And if we can, then we can have a look at the logs as well to see if the ICMP traffic is encrypted or not. Okay, our policy has been completed successfully. Now we need to bring up the this management server now, and I've got it here open already. It's the same rules, exactly the same rules. So what we need to do now, we need to create our network objects. We need to create a new network. We need to say headquarters local area network. That is a 10.1.1.0 network, and it's /24. Okay, there it is. That then we have to create the gateway on the headquarters. We need to go to more and externally manage VPN gateway. Okay, we need to say headquarters gateway. The external IP address is 192.168.1.100. We need to allow IPsec VPNs. We need to go to the topology, create the external interface manually. Okay, the IP address is 192.168.1.100. Mask 24 bits. Okay, and we need to define the interface. Make the mistake. 255. Yep, and we need to define that is an external interface. Okay, we need to manually define the VPN domain again here, which is our headquarters local area network, because this is our headquarters gateway. That's the traffic that will be allowed through the tunnel. We're done there. We need to create now our community. We can go here again and do a new site-to-site mesh. We'll call this branch to headquarters. Okay, we can give it a no-lip color. Participating gateways, again, we need to collect both gateways. Encryption, we leave this as it is. This is the default. Again, the custom is the same as the other site, the headquarters. So we leave that as it is. We need to go to the management tunnel, and we have to set the permanent tunnel to all tunnels in the community, and one VPN tunnel per subnet. Okay, then we need to exclude any services we don't share secret. We need to use share secret because we don't have a certificate. We double click on the gateway and we exactly give it the same secret key that we gave it to the headquarters, which is Cisco 123. Okay. Okay, again, it's telling me that it should have been stronger. I don't care about that for now. Then we go to advanced. We don't want to translate the traffic because it's going through the tunnel, and we don't need to do anything on the wire mode. And click OK. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to go now and create the rule, which I'm going to put it on top of the management rule. Above, I'm going to call this VPN again, and I'm going to allow traffic from the branch to the headquarters and vice versa. Okay, we'll allow the traffic, we'll lock the traffic, we'll leave any service, and then we need to edit the cell for our community. We'll add our community, which is the branch to headquarters. Okay, okay, and I will save that, and I will push the policy. Okay, after the policy has been completed, we will go to one of the Windows machine and try and ping the other machine on the other side. Sometimes, let me tell you, because we have a virtual environment here, sometimes it doesn't work. It needs a bit of time to work. But anyway, we'll look at it. If it works the first time, well and good. Then we can log into the Smart View Tracker and have a look at the traffic. Make sure that it has been encrypted. And if the pings don't go through, then we look at the logs and find out why the traffic is not going through. So we're done here. So we need to go now to our Windows machines. Okay, and we need to ping 10.8.8.10, which is the other machine on the other side. This is the headquarters, by the way, and we're pinging the other machine. Let me just pick up diagram. I'm on this machine now, and I'm going to ping this machine here, which is 10.8.8.10. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it's not going through, so I need to go into the Smart View Tracker and find out why that is not happening. Okay, we need to go to the bottom. So we have a look at the last logs. By the looks of it, there's nothing here. I'm going to go to the VPN connection. Okay. So our source is Windows XP going to the other machine, 10.8. Okay, it's been blocked. Double click on that. Okay, is rejected. There's no actual rule that stop that. The problem is that no response from the other peer. So the gateway on the branch side has not been responding. So if you look at the traffic is from Windows XP to the Windows 7 on the other side. The protocol is ICMP, and it hasn't gone through, and the reason is because the gateway at branch is not responding to the gateway in the headquarters. Let me close that. Let me I need to see if the key was exchanged. Yeah, you see everything, the exchange keys and everything, so everything looks good here. Okay, so we had the connection between the headquarters and the branch. Okay, so now let me go back to the Windows XP. Okay, I'm going to go to the other Windows, Windows 7, and try and ping the other end. That's better. Okay, let me go to the command prompt. Okay, and I'm going to ping 10.1.1.10. Okay, this is not going through either. So let me have a look at the logs on the branch side. That's okay. Let's go to the VPN. Okay, keys were exchanged. Everything seems to be fine. Yep, everything looks good. And the ICMP It's not even here. So let me go back again. Let me look at my rules. That's fine. Okay, everything looks good here. Okay, we need to troubleshoot now and find out what the problem is. I believe the problem, there's no problem. It's only because it's a virtual environment and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It happens so many times. I've done it before. And I know that usually I get this and after a while I can ping. And it's not a problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my gateway A. I'm going to log in and try and see if the tunnels have been established. So all I have to do now is VPN TU for tunnel. I will get a menu and have a look at the IKE association if it's there. Okay, we have an association. Okay, that looks good. Let's try number 2. Okay, let's try the IPsec association. SA if it's okay, number 2. That's fine. We've got an inbound and outbound in both directions. That's fine. So everything looks good here. If I try and see if I can ping, the other side. Okay, I can ping that side now. And if we go back to the Windows XP and try and ping now, I think you should be able to go through. There you go. You see, it's one of those things that I can't explain why it's happening. You can see now I got a reply from the other side, 10.8.8.10, which is fine. If I go to the other window, let me show you the diagram by the way. So I pinged from this machine to this machine, and it's fine. I'm going to go now and ping from this machine to this machine, and if it doesn't work, so I'm going to log into this gateway and ping this IP address here. Once the ping goes through, then the ICMP will go as well. So one of those things that I can't really explain what it is exactly. Oh, it's pinging now, so that's fine. Okay, as you can see, it is going. The pings are going through. So I'm receiving a reply from 10.1.1.10, which is the Windows XP IP address, this machine here. Okay, so at the beginning, if you don't get the ICMP request going through, what you do, go into your gateway, check your VPN tunnel IKE connection to see if it's established. This is the command you can do, VPN tunnel TU, enter, you get a menu, try number 1 to see your connection, if you've got a SA connection there, which is, it looks fine, and then try number 2 to see the IPsec connection. You need to have an inbound and outbound on both directions of the traffic. So it looks pretty good, and I believe that's it. Q for quit. Let me try and ping the other side again, 192.168.1.200. Perfect. All right, I think we're done here. Let's try and ping again the other side. And here we go, we're getting a reply from Windows 7. All right, thank you very much for watching. Take care.